AC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, milder temperatures and plenty of clouds over the next 24 hours or so. Then we're heading into a rather wet period as we head into Saturday. A high confidence forecast of at least several inches of rain, and flood watches have been posted for the area, mainly for Saturday. We'll get to that in just a bit, but we've been tracking this upper low in the Pacific for the last several days. Right now poised just off of Los Angeles in southwestern California. Active subtropical jet stream is going to interact with this as high pressure combines to pump in plenty of Pacific moisture with this system. So this is going to be a system that already has a lot of juice in it, and then we're going to start to tap some Gulf of Mexico moisture as we head into Saturday as well. Now across the lower 48 you have snow showers in the north, some showers to the south, and some snows in the west. The main weather across Southern California, where there's the threat of excessive rainfall this evening, going into Arizona later on tonight, and perhaps New Mexico down the line. Eventually low pressure developing across Texas, and that is what's going to set the stage for a wet scenario. And on the satellite radar composite, we notice a few sprinkles close to home. Also notice the areas boxed in white. These are all winter storm watches for our friends to the north, where upwards of 6 inches of snow in spots, maybe more, will eventually manifest along the east coast and the deep south as well. Meanwhile, for us, it's going to be all rain on the radar this afternoon. Just a few patches of light streaming rain, a lot of this evaporating before it reaches the ground, so just misty sprinkles out there or light raindrops at the most. Here's the flood watch for tomorrow evening through Saturday afternoon. We get the bulk of our rains after midnight tomorrow night through the day Saturday. I think by late afternoon things will be quieting down. So here's Futurecast. This is a new run compared to what we showed you at 5 o'clock. It's going to be relatively quiet, mostly cloudy skies, maybe a few breaks in those clouds tomorrow to get our temperatures close to 74 tomorrow afternoon. Most of the rain and storms back across Texas, but notice they will be training and moving off to the north and east. This is where the heaviest rains will be. Here we are at midnight tomorrow night, so showers and storms beginning to move in after midnight, but the bulk of the heaviest rains in that low pressure system pretty much moving through much of southern Louisiana morning through the mid-afternoon hours, and if we're lucky, drier conditions moving in for the latter part of Saturday afternoon into your Saturday evening, so the entire day is not going to be spoiled. And just for a comparison and contrasting, the European model pretty much on the same track with the highest rain totals during the course of the morning through the mid-afternoon hours, with things winding down Saturday evening. And then following this system, plenty of clouds and temperatures staying in the 40s with a wind chill all Sunday afternoon, so feeling winter-like Sunday. Sun, of course, returns Monday. That's the way it works on a lot of these systems when the weekend is spoiled. As for rainfall, this is the main concern for the threat of 3 to 5 inches, maybe 3 to 6 across Texas, perhaps poking into Louisiana. For sure, we'll say 1 to 3 inches for Acadiana, and it could be more than that in spots. So that's why we're going to watch this, and it's all about rainfall rates over a period of few hours. So the possibility of street flooding for sure, maybe some runoff problems and flooding in low-lying areas, but I don't think we're going to see a major widespread flooding event, so that's the good news. But notice the RPM model going for 5 inches of rain, Houston, Beaumont, all the way up through Shreveport. So there are going to be some folks that get too much rain and will experience some flooding for sure. Here's the GFS model, pretty much in the same camp. So this gives us a high confidence forecast that it is certainly going to be wet Saturday, and there's going to be locally heavy rains. Temperatures tonight hold in the low to mid 50s. Tomorrow we'll push the upper 60s to near 70. Tomorrow night we hang closer to 60 for a low, so milder temperatures, and mild initially Saturday before that cooler air spills back in as we head into Saturday night and Sunday. So a milder night ahead. Uncover the plants, 53 the low. Few light sprinkles from time to time, no more than 10% chance of wetting the ground. It goes to 20% tomorrow, so a few quick showers, but mostly cloudy skies. A little bit of a breeze out of the east-southeast. You'll feel that atmosphere starting to moisten up for sure. And for Saturday, we'll say 1 to 3 inches of rainfall likely 3 to 5 possible in isolated spots. And then as we go into early next week, a nice chill in the air with the next chance of frost and having to cover the plants again coming Monday night into Tuesday morning. More showers toward the end of next week, and if it all works out well, a nice weekend to follow thereafter. But in the near term, concerned with Saturday, mainly for heavy rain. Severe weather threat, very, very minimal. We'll talk more about that coming up tonight at 10.
All right, very good. Thanks, Rob.